Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Hakim that's out there pushing in sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. All right, this will be a real quick video. It says huge explosion in South Korea after missile launch goes wrong. Video shows now. There's a video down here just shows the just shows all the fire and everything pretty much. That's all this pretty much shows. Pretty much the aftermath. So yeah, the missile, they was testing the missile, and it went wrong apparently, and it exploded. So this is just a what you call it? Just a I'm trying to think of the word for it. This is just a little show of what the hell, I can't think of the name of it right now, but this is just a little show, of what's going to happen. This is just a trial run, man, of what's going to happen, on that day, man. This is pretty much a symbolic thing as I'm looking at, because everything that, this world is doing, mainly the enslavement of the Israelites, is going to turn back on y'all, man. And this is just a this is very a symbolic thing, man. But this is just a a little a little snippet of what's going to happen to y'all, man. Y'all weapons, because y'all are, you don't understand that you're not in control. You're not in control. The Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI controls this stuff, man. And I was actually like laughing inside, man, because it's just like, damn, man, it comes to show you how much control Esau Edom got, that they don't have no control. That's the point, You don't even have control of their own weapons, man. You telling me you spend years and years creating this stuff, and it goes wrong, but it's all trial and error, I guess, right? But pretty much your ways are going to backfire on you, man. Your ways are going to backfire on you, and this is a symbolic thing, man. It was, let's get ready to come to pass. It says South Korea. South Korea, guess what? South Korea, I believe they're allies of what? Even if they wasn't, man, look, you heathens, it ain't just America. And somebody came up and asked us that before. Why y'all just keep talking about America? Well, all right, well, we'll make it better. It's not just America, but the influence of America has spread throughout the world, man. And that's why a lot of these other countries are getting ready to start getting mad at America. The Western culture, that the westernized ways have spread, all right, really far out, man. Now you see in these other countries like over in the Middle East, their women starting to act out and shit like that. It's because it's the ways of the West, man. It's the Western ways, right? So anyway, just like what Putin said, they blame the West for being Satanists. Yeah, they are, but you are too, Anyway, because y'all all have everything to do without slavery, man. No matter where we go at, if you were Israelite, you won't catch hell, man. Being honest, nobody in this world likes Israelites, and especially if you are, and I'm talking about an actual Israelite. If you in this thing, you see the bullshit, and you see, you tell people what you believe in and stuff like that, or you tell people what you know now, because this is honestly, man, this is far from a belief now, man. This is facts. We deal with facts, okay? It ain't about what we believe. It's about what we know through the spirit of power of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. All right. So you tell the majority of people what you study and what you do. People gonna look at you like you crazy. People gonna be wanting to fight you and shit. You tell them that they going off for what the hell they doing, man. They gonna want to fight you, man. They gonna want to put hands on you. Anyway, Isaiah chapter 47 verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Right? I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. This sounds a lot like Revelation 18, right? She said, from her heart, I sit a queen and no widow, right? I can't be touched. I don't know any sorrow or stuff like that. This sounds a lot like it. This is a message to Babylon. That's why I said, therefore, hear now this. This is what the Lord is saying to you Babylonians, man. The modern day, which modern today, today we talked about Esau, Edom. All right. But this is Babylon all over again. That's why I said Babylonians. All right. Babylon, Egypt, Greece, Rome, all them wicked ass empires, man. All bundled in one. All right. 9, verse 9. It says, But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. Now listen up. Listen up. All right. This is towards the world, man. By us talking to the elect, man, we this word is preached throughout the whole world, and the Lord said what's going to happen, man. All right. The word is going to be preached throughout the entire world. All right. So listen up. It said what? The mindset of America and every last one of these countries as well. China is in that mindset. Putin is in that mindset. You see they're arrogant. They're proud as hell, right? And a lot of them live carelessly, right? And what are they saying? I am and none else beside me, right? I shall not sit a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. That's also who? Mainly the rulers of darkness. It's mainly them, man. And we know who I'm talking about with the rulers of darkness. You can't say certain things or you get flagged, as we all know. Right? Verse 9. It says, But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, in a moment. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries. We're meaning what? The Lord is going to send death, famine, destruction, widowhood, loss of children, everything. And by the way, this is also going towards you Israelites as well, man. All right? You Israelites that's living carelessly. You think you're invincible? You women? Yeah. I'm invincible. I'm the queen bitch. I'm the baddest bitch alive, man. Yeah, that bullshit, man. It's talking about y'all as well. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna just I was just push it more towards Esau, Edom, man. All right. So when the Lord sends this stuff, they're coming in straight perfection, death, famine, destruction, everything, straight perfection, no blemishes at all, no errors, none of that shit, man. Straight perfection. You see how the missiles they go wrong. Nah, man. When the Lord does something, it don't go wrong, man. It ain't gonna be like that. I'm gonna send a new plague out here. Oh shit, it backfired. No, it ain't gonna be none of that bullshit, man. It ain't gonna be none of that bullshit, man. Nope. Right? It says, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. Yeah, because this place is run off of sorcery, witchcraft, social media, video games, movies, all that stuff, all the stuff that we find some form of entertainment in, witchcraft. And this is why we pray to the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI that we keep it in moderate balance, man. We keep it in balance. It's all witchcraft, right? That's only a little bit as far as the social media and the technical stuff. That's only a little bit. Your physical, everything you do pretty much physically is all it's witchcraft. Guess what? Planned Parenthood, that's witchcraft, right? Feminism, that's witchcraft, right? That's all witchcraft. You don't know what the hell is a male or female these days. Guess what? That's witchcraft. Witchcraft goes into spirits, so it don't have to just be. You could be a person that's never been, watched the, television at all a day in your life. Never picked up never went on social media a day in your life, and guess what? You still gonna be caught up in witchcraft. Holidays, you still celebrate Christmas, right? Guess what? That's witchcraft, right? Everything, we're literally surrounded by witchcraft. Everything, but the way we live, witchcraft. Everything, man. The shit that we eat, witchcraft. As far as GMO foods, yeah, that's witchcraft. Right? This is the same thing reincarnated from before. Right? Babylon, Rome, they all had that form of witchcraft, man. They all had that form of witchcraft. Every last one of them wicked ass empire. Our enslavement is witchcraft. And we've been through hell with these goddamn Philistines, with the Ammonites, mainly I believe the Amalekite, the Moabites, you know, the Amalekites or the Amalekites, right? That's all fucking witchcraft, man. Right? Because then what they, you know, I had our people, they started breaking our people, you know, then we started being like them, you know, being Babylonians, being Grecians, being Romans and stuff like that, being Egyptians and shit like that. That's all witchcraft. Right? Verse 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me." Right? Verse 11. "Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth." Yeah, y'all ain't gonna know where it came from. Like, oh shit. And it's gonna be unexpected too. Like the day of the Lord comes like a thief in the night. And it's also remind me of that other one in Isaiah that said this pretty much this place is gonna be removed like a cottage. You spent hundreds and hundreds of years trying to create this place to what it is now. And the Lord is gonna pluck it off like a damn cottage. Right? He won't pluck it all in one day, man. How long does it take to remove a cottage? Right? Not even, probably not even a full day. Right? You just knock the whole thing down. That's it. But a cottage ain't nothing but an extremely small house. It don't take long to knock that shit down. Right? You built up this great which Israel, mind you, did. All right, but through the authority under the authority of Esau, Edom, obviously, who runs the world, right? You built this place up to be great. Now you see that it's slipping from your hands, and now you're just doing whatever it is you can, man. Right? To try to keep it. Right? Anyway, it says, "And mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly." Right? It says suddenly. You're not gonna expect that shit, man. You got Independence Day and movies like that. They will prevail at the end. Nah, man. Man. Nope. I don't give a goddamn how many movies you make to try to push your image out there was real. You gotta come back. That's still a movie, Esau. That's still a movie. And while it may have some truth in some of these movies, they're still movies. They're still movies. They're still video games. They're not fucking real. Right? You're making these movies to show, pretty much when you make the movies like that, like Independence Day, you destroying that big ass spacecraft at the end and winning and y'all all celebrating. You know what that is? That ain't nothing but fear. Because y'all know damn well that you can't do that. The Lord's putting it in your spirit to believe that you can, but deep down in your spirit, you see something like that. I don't know if brothers or sisters remember. It was a clip that went around. When it was somewhere over there in the Middle East, I believe. A chariot was flying, and they tried to shoot a rocket at it. They tried to shoot a missile at it. And it pretty much deflected and it went right back to them and shit. Well, it fell in the water, I believe. Or something like that. I don't know, but I know it deflected it. And then there was quite a few instances like Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor, they was trying to shoot at a chariot. Right? There was quite a few instances like that. I believe it was one of the Arabian militaries or whatever, a couple years back. Trying to light this thing up, man. It just it was darting around, making them look stupid. so when the Lord YAHAWASHI comes back, what the hell you think you're going to do against that? What the hell you think you're going to do against that? Anyway, this is which thou shalt not know. So it's going to come upon y'all suddenly, and y'all ain't going to know, man. All right. Psalm chapter 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. Now, we talk about race, race it, but they talk about race it, pretty much stripping it down, pretty much. So Edom was like, strip down the house of Jerusalem, strip down Jerusalem, right? Make it bare, right? So that's all it really is. Just pretty much take everything, just wipe it all down, right? Empty it, right? Make it desolate, right? Verse 8, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou has served us, right? Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, right? So Babylon, who art to be destroyed today, man, right? This place gotta go, man. This place has got to go. Right, last verse, last chapter. It's like a last scripture. So like I'm all over the place. Isaiah chapter 17, verse 13. It says, the nations shall rush like the rushing of many waters, but the Most High, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, shall rebuke them. That the rushing, that's pretty much talk about the militaries, man. The Lord's going to stop that bullshit, man. Right? You can put this is, since we reading today, today's modern day time, man. There's a reason why these stories and stuff exist. It's for our learning today. When you read stories, and we know this from experience, man, when you read the stories, it helps you with pretty much with your everyday life as well. It helps you how to, know how to behave yourself. It helps you with character. It helps pretty much with all different angles, man. It helps you for preparation, right? Because if this place is like, like back then all over again, then you're going to need to be prepared, right? Because what's getting ready to happen is worse. It's going to be worse than back then. But at the same time, these situations that the prophets of old have been through is what we're going to be going through today. Even though today's time is going to be worse, it's going to be the same thing. It's just what makes this worse. What makes this captivity worse is, number one, we do not know. None of us know who the hell we are. All right. Secondly, it's just that because all the wickedness is just out there in the open. Right. See, back then you had women running their mouths, but they would get punished for that. A lot of times. They at least had some form of fear back then, even though you see they were still going off. Today, forget about that, right? Forget about that. Homos will be put to death, right? But today, you don't see that. It's out in the open. Everybody's just whatever with it now, man. It's just out there, right? So anyway, it says, and they shall flee far off, and shall be chased so like they shall be chased as the chaff of the mountains before the wind, and like a rolling thing before the whirlwind. So y'all ain't gonna stand a chance, man. Y'all gonna be running, man. Y'all gonna be trying to run away fast, man. God damn, man, that's kind of fast. Did you just see that? Like like as the chaff of the mountains before the wind. Yeah, that's kind of fast, man. Y'all gonna be running away fast, right? So we're gonna start seeing more of these backfire shits, man, because the Lord is sending judgment on this place, man, and this ain't nothing but another instance of judgment. Judgment could be great, it could be small, whatever. The judgment is judgment, to me, whatever, man. No judgment, in my personal opinion, is not really small, So anyway, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Shalom.